Hi guys and girls. Um, I want to tell you about me working at the post office and how you can join the post office. This is my first video, so bear with me. I might not remember all the steps. I've been at the post office, so it will be my 30 days Tuesday. So I've been there for a while. I'm telling you, the first time I applied in 2018, and I didn't pass the test. And that was my fault. It was an easy test, but I wasn't in my right mind. So I didn't pass. And I waited some years, years. And I applied last year. Again, I want to try and go for seasonal. I wanted to go for PSE so I can go ahead and be career, which I did. Ooh, my glasses look good. Um, my glasses look good. Um, and I applied at the end of July. I made it through that. I took the test, passed the test. I prayed on the test, and I passed the test. So I ain't had to take it over. Once you take the 496 test, um, you it's good for 2 years, so you don't have to retake the test. So if you take all the tests, you go through all of it. If you want to be a city carrier or a rural carrier, you go ahead and take the test. So it's already on your profile. So when you apply, you don't have to go through that step. And I accept the conditional offer because the first thing you do, you go to ups.gov, and you go down to on the page. It'll show you all the stamps and everything, and you go to careers. If you're looking for PSE or tractor trailer operator, which is TTO, or RCA, rural carrier assistant, ARC, area carrier assistant, you click on which one ever you looking for, and you click on it, and it'll take you to the website. Now if you don't have a profile on there, then you got to fill out all that information. But since I already have a profile, I could go ahead and do it. And you go to your state and look for the job you want, and you apply for it. And those jobs only last on there for 3 days, 3 to 5 days. So you have to get it and do it. And then once you pass the test and everything, they'll send you a letter in the mail, like this: conditional congratulations. We please offer you the PSE. We're glad to offer you the PSE. I got that. I applied in July last year, and I went through, got a conditional offer. Okay, I made it through that real fast because I had did the test. And then you get asked for another job offer, and you do that. And then after you get the job offer, they send you back to back. You have to say yes, you accept the offer, or not. If you don't, you don't get 3 days. Then they send you the NACI, where they go through your background check when they go deep. You need 10 years of, they want 10 years of your jobs, what you've been doing last 10 years as a job. Unless you was in school or something, you can put you're unemployed. You can put you was in school for those years, but they want to go back 10 years, and it took me a while to do that. And after that, and you got disability, let them know. After job condition, you got 3 days to do. Once you get the letter, 3 days to do the NACI. And once you pass the NACI, after they go through your background check, you do fingerprinting. Fingerprinting is when they fingerprint your fingers. Make sure you're not in the system because it's the government, so they gotta make sure you're not in the system. And then they go to they look through the system, make sure you ain't want to buy anything, and you pass that. You pass that, and they have enough room. They will email you for orientation. But that time in July last year, I didn't get orientation. I made it to fingerprinting, and that was the last step. I made a mistake and put I had a disability that impair me at work, and they wanted a medical interview. And I did the medical interview. I had to send the paperwork to my doctor's office, and I think that's what stopped me from getting the job last year. Cause I did that. Cause after I sent in the paperwork on time, I didn't I didn't receive anything left. And then after that, this year in March, that's when they sent me that the job offer been canceled. They sent it to me twice this year for last year when I applied in July, and that was I believe it was because of me saying I had a medical condition, and I'm not saying put disability. If it's not really bad, do not do disability. They take longer, and they might keep you from getting a job. This time when it came around, you check every day to see if they got something in your state or town, your state or city. Make sure you apply for what you're looking for. PSEs, that's for mail processing clerks. I like the job. I'm enjoying the job. And this time, what I went through, I actually applied in July. I applied at the end of July of this year for this job. Okay. I applied, did all that. Okay. And my test was still good. Like I told you, I did my test last year, and that test lasts you 2 years if you don't get in. If you don't get in, then you got to retake that. Retake the 476 test for PSE. I don't know. I forgot the test for, or it's 474. Every everyone has a test you have to do, and I didn't have to take the test, so I went through that. Then they sent me the conditional offer again. I accepted the conditional offer because the only thing I applied for was the PSC position. And I make sure it's seasonal. Make sure you read everything. Because you trying to get a seasonal job and you just get the PSC, you looking to be career. PSC, you trying to get career. And they're 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 not looking for seasonal. Seasonal, they normally start look like they post start hiring around October, November, because November and December, that's when all the packages and everything start. And I went through all that. I got the offer, condition offer. I did that, and I did NACI again. I had to re-register that and do the NACI. So my background of all my jobs I had, if you was unemployed, you put from this date to this date and this year, hey, I was unemployed. It took me a whole week to get 10, make sure it's 10 years back, 10 years to now. So if you're doing it right now, and this is 22, and this is October, so you going back to 2011, October 2011 to now. If you was in school, you put unemployed, or you was in college, whatever you need to. 10 years back for NAC. CI for them to do their background check. And they only give you 3 days to do that. Like they only give you 3 days to respond to conditional offer if you accept the offer that they giving to you. If you accept the offer, good, you'll get the congratulations, and then you'll get the job offer. You email the person that sent you and say and reply, yes, I take the job offer. And then after that, you do the NACI. And once you enter the NCI, they'll send you your fingerprinting, which is easy. They'll fingerprint you, you'll put each finger on a little scanner and they'll scan into the system. You'll have to bring your social security card and your driving license. That's all they need, your social security card and driving license. That's the proof of who you are. For fingerprint. Fingerprinting don't take that long, and it's easy and it's simple. And they check your background thoroughly to make sure if you pass that, and they got enough applicants, and you're one of them after the fingerprinting. Sometimes it take you got to do the complete the fingerprinting within seven days. And you don't need no appointment now because of COVID. You don't even have to do the drug test anymore. They're not even making you do the drug test because of COVID. But you got to still do the fingerprint. And you got 7 days from the letter that they sent in. Everything that you get will be through email. It- Make sure you watch your email. Check your spam. It might be in spam. Because everything you get from USPS, it'll say USPS.gov, or it will say something from someone from NIMACI or from whoever. And once they get your fingerprint, and it took 5 to 7 days for them to process my fingerprints. I went and did my fingerprint. I got the paper on August 29th of this year. I went and did my fingerprint September September 5th, I believe. And I kept, and after that I waited and waited and waited till I checked my emails to make sure I didn't miss orientation, because they send your orientation through the mail. I mean, not through the mail, through your email. And one day I woke up, Saturday in the morning, woke up. Something told me to check my email. I checked my email and I got orientation. And it tell you, please report to whatever orientation on certain day. My orientation day was on September 26th of this year at 8 o'clock. And I went to my orientation, and they tell you what kind of footwear to wear, what kind of clothes to wear, how long you're gonna be there. You'll need to wear a business casual attire, some nice slacks and a blouse, or and no flip flops, no sandals for shoes. Closed toe shoe. Make sure you bring your driving license again, and your social security card or your birth certificate to prove you, or your passport with you. And there you'll do your oath. They'll make all you stand up and you repeat after them with your hand up, and then you'll be put in you'll took the oath, and you're now officially work for the post office that you're at. Orientation is long. It didn't take the whole 8 hours. It took us 6 hours, and that was the first. And they said we was the first in my group, first people to do orientation on the computer. So they recorded on the computer, and we had to watch all these videos and whatever. And we was the first one. It does get boring. You might have to stand up, keep you from sleeping or doing it. And they'll give you paperwork. Your shop steward will show up. Insurance people will show up, let you know, hey, once you get in, you get started. You'll start getting. You can sign up for the union early. You don't have to wait. You can sign up then, which I did. So make sure I'm protected, and you get to sign up for your insurance 60 days from your EOD, which is your entry on date. They will let you know your entry on date. So you know how many days, and then 60 that you can go ahead and sign up. Sign up to get you your insurance. 60 days. And then 60 that you can go ahead and sign up. Sign up to get you your insurance. 60 days. And then 60 that you can go ahead and sign up. Sign up to get you your insurance. 60 days. And then 60 that you can go ahead and sign up. Sign up to get you your insurance. 60 days. And then 60 that you can go ahead and sign up. Sign up to get you your insurance. and I'll be able to get my insurance next month because my EO date was September 24th and my orientation was September 26th. So, and open season started November 14th of this year. So that be November will be my second month. So that was said 60 days. You don't have to wait 90 days, 3 months to get insurance, but you can get insurance like that. And I'll sign up in November. Um, paychecks, paycheck look good. My first paycheck, I enjoyed it. It was kind of short because I didn't get to work all the days. PSEs, they make you work 6 days. You only got one day off because you PSE. If you was career, you get your standard 2 days off and work 5. But PSEs, you got to work 6 days. And I worked the night shift, and I'm still getting used to it. But you get night differential pay along with your regular pay. So if you like nights that's good for you. And there's a lot of people, and there's not a lot of people on night shift at, at my facility where I'm at, because everybody don't like the night shift. Night shift okay, but if I had a choice, I'll go to 2 or 2. That's 2 or 3. 2 or 3. I work from 10 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. I read for 2 or 2, which is 2 p.m. to 10 o'clock. And I can still get my night differential pay, which starts at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's when you get night differential pay. It's an extra $1.12 or something like that added to your paycheck. But every cent, dollar counts. It helps. These are the steps. I might have gave too much information. Um, I will come back and do another video if you want of me talking about how my first month at working at the job, what I'm doing, how it's going for me, do it how I feel. Am I one of them people that gonna quit? They get there, they get in there and don't quit it. And I actually like my job. So this is my first video. I just want you to know this is my journey to the post office. Now, since I got my foot in the door, I'm trying to make my 90 days. Yes. And then make it to career. And they normally now, I ask people who I work with, it it take them, they say it take a year and a half where I'm at. A year and a half to convert to a career employee. Hopefully it don't take that long. A year and a half. But you automatically convert after 2 years. So 2 years you automatically convert to career, but normally you'll convert in a year and a half. And I'm hoping I convert earlier than that. Um, I'm making it through my first month working there, which is great. I got 2 more months, and then I made my 90-day probation. And I'll talk about my 90-day probation once that happens. Once I pass that, and any troubles that I had coming up to my 90-day probation and how everything going. If you got any questions, please put them down at the comments. Please click like on the video. Tell me what else I can do to make this. You want it shorter? You want it longer? Let me know, because this is my first video. So y'all just help me out. And I will find a name to call y'all beside hey y'all. But this is goodbye from this PSC that finally made it here. Bye bye.